Hello, welcome to another episode. Today we're joined by one of our most loved TikToker, popularly known as Miski. Please
Thank you
introduce
so
yourself.
much for having me. My name is Kinga Lhaden. I think I'm just known as Miss K. I don't think many people know me as Kinga, but I am Kinga Lhaden. If I have to introduce myself, I am a content creator. I am a student at RTC, and I'm also a nail tech, a beginner nail tech.
Um, I think we'll just dig right into the questions.
Yes.
Also, like you mentioned, you're an RTC student and also a content creator and also a nail tech. How do you juggle everything all at once?
It's all about. It's not always about balance. I try to prioritize my work. So it's like if I have college, then I like to focus on my studying, my assignments. But when it comes to business, I like to focus during my vacation because I have plenty of time to focus, to learn. So I think it's all about what you prioritize, and taking it, things very slowly and not having to have everything perfect.
Um, I've seen your TikToks on your nails also. So
Thank you.
it was so cute. Like it's
Thank
really
you.
nice. How did you come up with think, oh, my nails start pick away? Was it something that you wanted to always do, or it just came naturally?
Okay, so it's like I always did like doing nails, but I never thought of doing it on other people. I always loved doing it on myself. It's like trying to do art on with random sellotape sometimes, just sketch paints because I didn't have access to things I have right now. But it's that I started because of my mom. My mom opened up a new salon at Babisa, and we were like, oh, this place is huge. So it just made me realize, oh, I can do something else. And Jala Disunyobe, I didn't have the thought of starting a business right away. It's like, oh, I need to do something else. But then gradually it's just like, oh, I think I can do it. Yeah. Yes.
It must have been quite difficult to learn also because there's a lot of intricate details.
Yes, it is. It
it's
is
like you have to
definitely.
really pay attention to the littlest colors matching, remember? But then I've seen all your nails, it's really pretty.
Thank you.
Since you're still in college, do you think being in college shaped your career or your personality, how you show on your videos online?
Yes, definitely. Going to college has helped me in terms of so many things, like time management, what you want to do, keep tracks of everything, not do it all together at once. So it's consistency and time management. So if I want to focus it on TikTok and just posting contents, then I prioritize to that more. And like I said, if it's college, then it's full on college.
Um, well, we know you not just from your TikToks as well. You've been featured on MVs also.
Thank you.
So how was it working with you were in Samten also,
Oh.
Ramtang
Yes.
also.
Oh yes. Yes.
So how was it Was it were you excited
If I have to describe it in one word, I'd say surreal. It is very surreal. I have not thought about being in an MTV when when the first artist who wanted to cast me in their music video, when they reached out to me, I was like, oh, do I have that potential? Because I have never thought of it before. And then people I have never met, people I have never seen are seeing me, seeing the potential that I didn't know I had. So it does make me excited, very excited, if I have to say, because it's just the director, the videographer will tell you, oh, can you look at this angle? Can you just keep your eye to that direction? So it's very fascinating, and yes, every time I do a new music video, I'm very nervous, but at the same time, oh, I need to do well. I cannot disappoint people.
Was there any BTS moment that you was wait, ano yung very surprised to me?
Yes. Every time I'm working with new people, I'm like, "Oi, anzum chibiome," because the a videographer is just there, and then he sees the vision. They see the vision. They're like, "Oh, chanzum chibiome, anzum chibigo, angle anzum chinagigo," right? And then I'm very fascinated about it. And then just to get one shot, multiple angle libigo, and then I didn't expect that. I didn't know. So it's like learning that movies na yan music video like does take a lot of time, but then movies na I'm like how long should the time take though? Yeah.
Being featured on MVs, how did that experience change the way you see yourself, or being a content creator, being online?
So it just helped me have more confidence in myself. It's like people can see me that she's doing really well, she's doing this, she's doing that, but that's not the most important part, of course. But then sometimes you like being validated, and it's just that I'm like more confident, more comfortable to especially be in front of the camera now. It's like I tell myself that you can do it. That's what I tell myself all the time.
So your content on TikTok are very wholesome and very self-love, and really surrounding yourself with friendships and everything. So has creating these self-love type of contents changed the way you see yourself as well in your friends and your friend groups?
Yes, it has. First content start building. I never really focused on I'm going to post self-love content. It just came out naturally. But then people took it that way, and I'm like, maybe at least I'm helping someone to feel confident, comfortable. So it's like if I am helping at least one person, then I think that's all worth it. So yeah,
because right now on TikTok, we don't see much of these content creators coming out, talking very raw situations and then all that. To see someone, going through like that, and then you think it's not just us, even they go through it in Beba, because we think content creator, they have all the time and everything. I think you just make yourself feel a bit relatable with the audience. I mean, coming back to creating content, how did it start? How did it begin? What made you think, I just start big, try big, or something?
It was during COVID. I was going insane. COVID, I cannot even get out. So I'm like, people are very much active on TikTok, but I did not see many Bhutanese. It's international content creators. But then I never had the vision of content create being It's just that maybe I can do something. It doesn't matter if it doesn't go well. It's just social media. It doesn't matter if so many people doesn't see it. If so many people doesn't see it, then it's thank God, because you're saving yourself from a criticism, if I may say. But yeah, but now that it's I'm growing sumchi. So sometimes I feel is it worth the post? Because I'm kind of scared. Because what if someone that I didn't mention feels attacked or feels wrong sumchi? So to the Atichi, I have to be, kind of careful. Yeah.
And that brings on to our next question actually is, I'm pretty sure you deal with a lot of criticisms and negativity coming from people. Even if you're trying to do good, someone will always point out the bad things. So being so young and in college with everything, all the stress, how do you deal with social media negativity and criticisms?
So whenever I go through it, I like to take breaks. So I just am off of every social media. I need a break because this is going to harm me mentally. But if it doesn't go well, if taking a break does not go well, it's I talk to my friends, my female friends. They're always there to guide me, ground me. So I'm talking to them. I'm I feel this, I feel that, and they're always there to support me in every way. They're Kinga, if you're this is wrong, you're doing it wrong. They're not always there to tell me, chay bemi de ganya me. Not like that. They're always there to guide me. So it's I'm growing because of my friends.
Yeah, I think female friendships play a lot of role in shaping us and how we actually see ourselves in the world. Because sometimes you're so down, and then it's always the friends who Kimi, it's okay, to really encourage you.
Yes.
Is there any one piece of advice you would give to anyone who may be struggling but not trying to better masopuragi or kind of all that stuff?
That's the only thing. This is the only phrase I use that I can think of right now. I tell like everybody in my life, whenever they're like demotivated about something, I'm like, okay, like that's what I make sure to tell. I'm like, there's nothing you cannot do. Just give it a try. It's okay. Like everything is going to work out for the best. I'm like, like I say this like time and again. So I feel like it's definitely helping, like especially my friends, because they're like, okay, like I cannot do this, I cannot do that. It's like, you definitely can.
I think we just need that small push in Melbourne to say, just do it, keep
yes.
At least you tried.
Yeah,
try
exactly.
We're going to come to nails now.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited also. What was like the most rewarding thing about, like you're taking clients as well now, so like, you must have had your first sets and then your later sets, like your growth in that.
So first begin build like you're obviously kind of disappointed, but it's your family and your sister, so it's like, oh, it's okay. At least I'll do better next time, like on you. But the most rewarding thing, like for me right now, is how like my communication skill, it has gone so much better than before. I used to be very, very, very introverted. I would not like speak to another person unless they like speak first. But like right now, it's like I love seeing people happy. So it's like, oh my god, this is so good. This like this that. And I'm like, wow, like it makes me happy to see you happy, because that is like art that I'm like genuinely trying to do nanaldi, but it's like, oh, what if they don't like it? But then at the end of the session, they're like, oh my god, I love it. So it feels so rewarding. Like, oh, you're happy. Like that's all that matters. Yeah.
I mean, like, I think making nails, it takes around like 3 hours or so.
It does.
So I think it must be very tiring, and then attention to the details built the low, and then to get some people might just come saying, I just want like some inspiration to go in. So how do you come up with like creativity, like the creative side on TikTok and also like on your nails?
So it's like taking one step at a time. So like I said before, so it's like when it comes to creativity on TikTok, posting it on TikTok, I'm like, I wake up and then I'm just like, oh, maybe I should do this today, I should post this today. But then, so when it comes to like my nail business, people will text me prior to their appointments, or either like a week before or 24 hours before. And after, they book their appointment, I'm like, oh, on this day, then TikTok should not come in between. I have to balance it, like focus it on like just nails.
I mean, and also like, like nails now the art betul, it's so like the nails are so small, and then it's so like I think it's a mistake, it's kind of hard to remember. So like I think, how do you deal with like, sometimes when the sessions take too long, or like if they're nail designs which are quite like intricate, like how do you manage all that?
I just make sure to ask them, oh, are you busy tomorrow? I mean, are you busy like after this? Like, are you free the whole day today? So like, babe, because I make sure to tell them, oh, this is pretty intricate. It might take a lot of time. So like, bear with me for like, even if it takes like 3, 4, 5 hours even, I'm like, please like bear with me. Like, I'll try my best. But yeah, I just like to, do it again and again before it turns out perfect. And I'm just so glad to have all my clients who are very patient with me and just talk it throughout. So it's like I'm time jujub zumbe film me baby ba. That's all that matters. Yeah.
I mean, if the clients feel like time because it is Zoina, that means like you're really like communicating. You're making them feel like that was because there are some like who like take like long, and then you feel like, oh, it's never ending. So is there any tips like you would like give to people who like really want to go into nail designing, or just like just a side hustle somewhere?
Okay, just be patient with yourself. Just out there, you have to be patient with yourself. You're going to first try or even fifth try, like you might fail, but then just like don't give up. Have patience, and also have like people who are also patient around you, so that they'll just be there to motivate you whenever you feel like, oh, like I don't think I'm doing it right. But it's like so important to have people who see you trying, growing. So just have patience with yourself.
I mean, these days not the generation like the Gen Zs are also so into taking breaks, and then it's nice that they're like really looking after their well-being. But then again, it comes at the same time, like, criticisms, negativity, block so like, where do you see yourself in 5 years or like 10 years down the line right now?
Okay, so I don't have a strict 5-year plan. I like to just take things slowly, as long as I'm like helping like the vulnerables, give back to my people, just if I'm like healthy, I'm just doing very well, then I think I just made it in life, Sumchi. So I don't have a strict 5-year plan or like 10-year plan. And like, as long as I'm healthy, as long as I'm doing good, as long as I'm giving back to the people, then I know that I am in the right path.
Are there like any projects or like any collaborations or any goals you are excited to achieve this year or excited to have or looking forward to?
So the most important thing for me right now is my nail business, my Miss K Nail Studio. I'm very much excited to see like the growth that is going to come, and yes, there are new collaborations that I am pretty much working on. So it's like people see me, as someone who have like so much potential, and then I'm just like, okay, like every opportunity that comes in front of me, like I'm going to take it. Yes,
I think it's better when it comes to you and you take it before it
Right,
just loses
right,
forever.
right.
So, I mean, what message do you want to give to your your followers and your viewers or your clients? or anything?
Like I said, whenever you're demotivated, whenever you feel like you're failing, just remember, like there's nothing you cannot do. Just give it a try. Just go for it. It's okay even if you fail. Just as long as you have tried at least like one thing in life, and then you're just content. That's all that matters. But then before you even give something a try, just don't say like, oh, I don't think I can do it. Just go for it. Because what if it's like the best thing ever that happened to you? Because you never know. Yeah.
That brings like just a small question that popped out. How did Miss K come out? Like, from where did it come out from?
Oh, okay. So this is what like people are like so curious about. So like it was during middle school. I met my now best friends, and then we were just like, okay, we'll just call each other by first any name initial, and then my friend is like, okay, Miss K Jem, and I was like, because K is Kinga, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they started calling me Miss K, right? And then for like few months, or I think for like 2 years, I think they were like, okay, Miss K, Miss K, Miss K. And then even when I was opening up TikTok, I'm like, oh, I think I need to have something. And the Miss K just popped up in my head, and then I'm like, okay, I'll just go for Miss K. So it's like, now that people know me as Miss K, it's like when my friends, when my best friends call me Miss K, I'm just like, oh, don't. Because I don't feel like connected anymore, no? It's like, okay, like people who don't know me just know me as Miss K, not Kinga. So like, just like call me Kinga if you're my best friend. Yeah.
My last question would be, what's like your biggest lesson that you learned, and then is there anything like you want to like share out of it?
Okay, so regarding people,
Anything?
So it's just that every new person that comes along your way or in your life, they will teach you something, be it positive or negative, and you just have to take everything like as a lesson, Sumchi. Not take everything negatively, but first not negative, but I think like you cannot help it. Like, you're a person, you're growing, you're just like, experiencing things for the first time. But if they do you wrong, then for several months or for a few years, you're just going to think like, oh, they're a very bad person. Why did they do it? But as you come to like reflect on like everything, it's just like, oh, like they're not the people that are meant to be in your life for a good reason. They're just there for a short time to especially give you a lesson that you're going to have or learn for the rest of your life. That's my answer.
Thank you so much for taking out your time to see us. I
Thank
know it's
you
been
so
such a
much.
short interview, but we're very appreciative.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so thankful.